Hello there, Sagittarius. Welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your overall monthly reading for the month of May 2021. We are going to be using a combination of astrology, tarot, and oracle cards to get a nice, big overall view of what is coming in for you for the month of May. I hope you're all doing amazing out there. I love my Sagittarius folks, and I'm always excited to welcome you to the channel. Thank you as well so much to my new and returning subscribers. Sagittarius, this is a very, very power-packed month ahead. There's a lot happening astrologically. I'm going to try to touch on, the main stuff that's coming in for you, but I won't be able to talk about every single bit of it. There's just no way that that's possible. So I definitely encourage you to join me in my weekly live streams that I do Friday and Sunday evenings at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, because we always get into talking a lot more in depth about some of these astrological patterns. But I will touch on the major things that I feel are more significant to you. So as always, these are general readings. They're not going to resonate with every Sagittarius out there, so take what makes sense and leave the rest behind. This will most strongly resonate with Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising placements, but do check your natal chart to get more details and to help you understand these readings a little bit better. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, would like any information regarding my card decks that I use in my sessions, or would like to make a donation to the channel, all those links and information are down below in the description box. So Sagittarius, let's go ahead and start with your oracle cards. We're going to pull a couple of major themes and energies and see what your key word is for this month of May. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, and ancestors, please show us our beautiful Sagittarius for the month of May 2021 and bring through any messages or guidance that they need for their highest good throughout this month. Thank you so much as always. Relaxation. Yes, we like this. All right, so Sagittarius, relaxation is your key word this month. Like I said, there's a lot going on. This is a busy month, so I think that Spirit is really saying make sure that you take time out to relax and enjoy, whenever you can get a nap, whenever you can get in that hammock and read that good book, metaphorically, absolutely take the opportunity. The other reason that I'm loving this card for you with that big, big full moon in the background, and actually, because of the color of it, it does remind me of a lunar eclipse. We are back in eclipse season. We are having a big full moon this month in your sign, Sagittarius, and it will be on the 26th, later this month of May, and it is a lunar eclipse in your sign. You are getting a big, big, powerful boost of lunar energy from the universe this month. Very exciting to see that. So let's go ahead. I could see you getting out under that lunar eclipse and just taking it easy, taking in the nice vibrations of that moon. So let's see your numerology card. Let's see what your special number is going to be for this month of May. Individuality, and look at that number 11. Yes, so definitely this is all about being yourself, being authentic to who you are, embracing your individual talents, gifts, and giftings. So having that 11, number 11 is a powerful vibration. It's a master number, and it does add up, of course, to a 2. So it does have to do very much with understanding who we are on that individual level, knowing ourselves very, very well, so that we can more easily intertwine and interact with another person. The better we know ourselves, the better we know how to interact with others, and we know what we want from our relationships. So that's a very positive card coming in as well. Let's get into your crystal and chakra card. Let's see which of these are going to be coming up, the strongest to be worked with. And we have the Okanite. So past life patterns are being activated, and this is a great stone that works with all chakras. So working with Okanite is very powerfully suggested this month, and it is time to balance all your chakras. Letting go of old karma, old habits, old routines, anything that's no longer working for you, or really embracing who you are as an individual. Absolutely. Time to release it. And if you do any kind of sound therapy, I definitely recommend go on YouTube, type in a search for sound therapy for all chakras, and you'll find plenty of nice sound files that you can listen to and meditate to, and even fall asleep to, that will kind of go through each of the sonic vibrations that will help to clear and balance each chakra. That would also be helpful for you guys. So let's get into your spirit guides. Let's see which spiritual guide or guardian are coming through to help you this month the most, Sagittarius. Nice. Very, very nice. There's a lot of clearing going on. We've got Lord Ganesh, one of my favorite spiritual guides and deities to work with. Infinite abundance. So obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. So Sagittarius, seriously, if there's been anything holding you back, any old karmic patterns, any old routines, any blockages, obstacles, Ganesh is definitely your guy. Absolutely. That's another thing that you could look up on YouTube is mantras and chants for Ganesh. I do that frequently because I love working with his energy, and it really is great whenever you want to, just move something that hasn't been moved in a while. You're trying to get momentum going again. So very nice energy. Let's move Mr. Dragon on over, and we're going to dig into your tarot. I will be using the Angel Wisdom Tarot for the main spread and clarifying with the everyday. The astrology this month is amazing. So one of the biggest things I will point out to you, couple points I will give to you, Sagittarius, is that we do have, of course, your full moon lunar eclipse in Sagittarius later this month. We do have the sun moving into the sign of Gemini on the 20th out of Taurus. We do have Mercury and Venus as well moving into Gemini early this month on the 3rd and the 8th. So this is going to really start highlighting and accenting and lighting up that universal relationship house for you. So relationship stuff will certainly come to a strong focus of concentration for you. So the other thing I'll mention as well before we get into the tarot is that Jupiter, your ruling planet, will be shifting out of Aquarius into the sign of Pisces on Tuesday the 13th. That's going to be staying there until the end of July. We get just a little bit of a taste of Jupiter in Pisces, and then it will go retrograde and go back into Aquarius again for the rest of the year. So I would say that while Jupiter is in Pisces, it's going to be very strongly spiritual. You'll have a lot of epiphanies, strong dreams, and revelations on that very etheric realm. So that will be exciting for a lot of my spiritual Saggies out there. So let's get into your Celtic cross. Let's see what's coming up in this tarot reading for Sagittarius, May 2021. Woo, and they're jumping. They are jumping. They're like, me, me, me. Me, me, me. All right. Let's keep it together. All right. Ooh, nice power card right away for you. Wow. This is definitely your read. Yes, it is. Knight of Wands, right in the center of that Celtic cross for you, Sagittarius. And this is a Sagittarius card, very strongly in the tarot. So there it is. Movement, forward action, things coming out of being stagnant. If things have been stuck for a long time, Saggy, I feel like this is a month that you're really going to start to feel it moving again. So this is passion, it's confidence, creativity. Yes, it is a restless energy, absolutely. But trust your instincts, stay focused on where you would like to go and what you would like to achieve. And what blockages you want to see come down. What obstacles do you want to surmount this month? Woo! 10 of Pentacles. You got something good in your eyes right there, Sagittarius. So you're definitely focused on getting greater stability, abundance, prosperity, a feeling of stability underneath you. You may be really going towards something that has that earth energy. 10 of Pentacles is one of the nicest cards in the tarot, and it really does show that earthy stability, happiness, contentment, wisdom that's come as a result of learning a lot of lessons. So I feel that, you may be working with a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo as well, because this is all that very earthy energy. And we do have a lot of Taurus going on this month, so there is that focus as well. In the immediate past, we have the Knight of Cups, so I do feel that there's already been a lot of emotional movement. That can go on a spiritual level, an emotional level, or it could be relationship dynamics that you've been working with in the immediate past. You know, maybe there's somebody that you've been really thinking about talking to. They've been thinking about talking to you. Maybe that's gone on already. Maybe it hasn't. Let's see. Let's clarify this Knight of Cups for Sagittarius, please. The Fool card. One of the favorites. Absolutely. And we have this card both coming and going. I will show you. And you may have taken a very strong leap of faith into a relationship. This is the classic, like, you know, falling in love at the drop of a hat, just like boom. It's like I got into this passionate relationship, didn't think twice about it because it felt right. And look at what we have going into the future. Same card, right? This is the Dreamer, which is the same as the Fool from the traditional tarot. So again, the leap of faith. And I feel Sagittarius, I can read this a couple ways since this is general. For some of you, this may be, I really took that leap of faith. I jumped into a relationship or a love situation and it really paid off. Like we're going forward into a stable future. For some of you, if that didn't pay off, it's like you're heading on to the next thing because you know exactly what it is that you want. Either way, it's not too bad. It really isn't, because seeing the Fool card coming up into the immediate future, this again, more fresh starts, trusting yourself, setting your fears aside to take those leaps of faith. Let's see what this one is going to be clarified by. And it is the Death card. Wow. So to me, this is like, there's no fear of change here. There's no fear of transformation. And even if you have a little hesitancy, this is Spirit really saying, don't resist your own transformation. Don't resist the things that are shifting, changing, and breaking down. We also have some very strong Aquarian, Aries, and Scorpio energy on this now, right? So you could be working with Scorpio, could be Aquarius, could be Aries, because those are all signs that come up around that. Wow. Wow. Lots of leaps of faith, a lot of transformation and powerful changes. I feel like there's a lot of old, just old obstacles that are coming down. A lot of things that are being destroyed so that new things can be built up. Yeah, you're jumping towards some fresh, new, happier energy. So on the bottom, what you're focused on, this is the subconscious position, is that King of Pentacles. And I do feel like there's a focus. You're going towards greater stability, greater security. This is a Taurus card. We are in Taurus season right now as we start this month. And so I feel that, yeah, you're heading towards that 10 of Pentacles. That's what you're riding towards in the center of this reading. And so I do feel that deep inside you are concerned about that, or at least working towards that. And I feel like even though you're taking these leaps of faith and maybe not, you know, overthinking or overanalyzing those jumps too much, at the heart of the matter, you're really making changes and taking action that's going to lead to just a more content, grounded, balanced, stable existence, right? You know, because prosperity and abundance isn't always about having a lot of money. It's also about the way that we feel within. It's about, you know, how content are we? How stable do we feel? How, you know, just good within ourselves, working on something we like, being with somebody that's supportive. So let's see what we have clarifying our King of Pentacles. It's also making better decisions with money. Always. King of Pentacles does that. So you may be very savvy right now about how you handle your finances. Yeah, and I think you're coming out of some kind of sitting around and waiting. This could have been waiting around for the right job, or maybe staying in a job that you didn't like for a long time and maybe finally starting to see, oh yeah, you know, I could take that better offer, or I should go towards something that makes me a heck of a lot happier than maybe sitting and working at this same old job that just isn't making me feel good. On the top, crown in the spread, message from Spirit is our Magician card. Another card of brand new beginnings. We've got the Fool card twice on this reading, Sagittarius. And that's the very first card. That's the 0 card that starts the major arcana of the tarot. The Magician being the number 1. So those are the first 2 cards of the Tarot Arcana, so the major arcana. So to me, this is some Mercury energy. It's Gemini energy, absolutely. If you have Gemini or Virgo in your chart, you'll really feel this one. But to me, this is a message from Spirit saying that it's time. It's time to manifest with your talents, your gifts, your goals, your resources, whatever you have to bring to the table. This is about really recreating something in your life, creating those positive new beginnings, manifesting something through your own power, through your own alchemy, through your own will. And we have the Queen of Cups. So this is coming from a very deep resource of emotion and you know, spiritual depth inside of you. Something that you're ready to nurture, because our Queen of Cups is a very nurturing, compassionate figure. She's also the Scorpio Queen for me. You know, she's deep, she's intense, she's a little mysterious. She may not always tell other people about her plans exactly, but she has got them going. She has got them going. It's also having personal boundaries. Queen of Cups is great for emotional boundaries. So letting in just the right people. You know, if anyone says, hey, Sagittarius, I want to help you with that. You know, you've got to feel that out for yourself. Use your intuition. Say, okay, let me think about if I want this person to help me or not. Are they right for this, right? So let's get some advice on this. This is already a very powerful reading indeed. Wow, nice. Okay, so on the suggested approach, yet another very strong card of creation, nurturing a project, bringing something to fruition. There's our Empress card. Again, very strong energy of Taurus and Libra, and of course the Venus rulership. So she is also very loving, very passionate. This is really our earth goddess, our earth mother, right? It's time to take action, giving birth to your dreams, creative projects that are successful, abundance, prosperity. You know, that is your suggested approach, is really to embrace that very strong, nurturing, creative, hardworking, right? This is somebody that puts in the effort for sure. Five of Wands, and yeah, light those sparks, light those fires. Five of Wands can sometimes be a tussle. You might find that you get into conflicts a little bit easier, but I think it's actually quite healthy. Since this is the suggested approach, I would say that the Five of Wands is important to kind of get those sparks of action going. Like, don't be complacent. Don't sit around and just wait for something to happen. You're the one that brings the action. You're the one that starts those fires and gets, you know, those points of contact moving. So even if you get into some tussles, you know, some arguments, some, you know, little conflicts or tiffs, it's really okay, right? Because I think that it's really just sort of a weeding out of who's really for you and who's really going to be supportive in the long run. What you need to know is the Knight of Swords coming through here. So this is a lot of rapid information coming to you very quickly. You may feel like you've got a lot to do and maybe not quite enough time to do it sometimes. This can often be a little bit of anxiety. You may feel the pressure. You might feel a little nervous, like, oh boy, I got so much to do. But try not to get too much into the emotions. Try to stay clear-minded, clear-headed, stay focused. Keep your eyes on the prize. We got the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords here. And yes, make a little time for restoration as well. Because like I said, you may feel very busy. We've got the Four of Swords clarifying that. So slow down a little, Saggy. Don't move too fast. You know, if you feel like you're really stressed or you feel like you just need a little break, honor that feeling for yourself. In the hopes and fears position, we have the Ten of Cups. And so I do feel like this is your hope, like, but it's also your fear. It's also your concern. It's like you really want this happy, you know, happily ever after, the emotional contentment. That's a very strong focus for you. You're going towards that Ten of Pentacles. Hopes and fears is the Ten of Cups. So I feel like you're really focused on that. You're really hoping for it. Conversely, you may also be feeling nervous that it may not happen or you won't be able to bring it together. So I always say, don't pull into the fear side of it, right? Take the practical steps that you're guided to take to get there. And I think you can do that. I really feel a lot of good earth energy on this reading. So I feel like you know the practical steps. It's a nice combination of practical balance here, along with being willing to take a leap of faith. It's a very nice balance, and I like that. I'm a Capricorn with an Aquarius rising, so I always like to see a balance between being able to, take a risk, but sometimes a calculated risk. You're still making those plans. And on the hopes and fears, look at that. One of my favorite cards, the Six of Swords. So let go of the fears, let go of the doubts, the worries. Move towards your happiness, Sagittarius. Move towards the calm waters. Possible outcome card is our Five of Swords. So I do feel that this is a time when you are going to be letting go of negative people or situations, things that don't have integrity in your life, things that are just not authentic to you. If you know anyone or know of, a situation in your life where they're willing to step on others to get ahead, or they kind of, encourage you to do the same thing, this is where you really want to step out of that. These are the kind of people, that would burn their own best friend just to make a greasy buck. So I'm just saying, those are the kind of folks you want to take a big, big step away from. And on top of this, we have the Hermit. So yeah, let old Five of Swords go. Listen to your truth. Follow your inner light. This is some strong Virgo energy. Do what it takes to create new good routines and foundations for yourself. You don't want to be working with anybody that's slimy. On the bottom, we got the High Priestess. So absolutely, there's a little bit of that lunar energy, that intuition. Listen to your perceptions this month, Sagittarius. With your ruling planet going into Pisces in the middle of the month, absolutely listen to your intuition. And on the bottom of the everyday, we've got our Ten of Cups again. So there definitely is this focus on bliss, happiness, balance. Gotta pay attention to your intuition. If you do, you're gonna have a lot better guidance towards those goals. So let's get an affirmation on this for you. Life energy. Ooh, I like the way this card looks too. It feels very radiant to me. This is the Fairy Oracle. So the Fairy of Sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. Yeah, it reminds me of the Sun card in the traditional tarot. Yeah, and that's what it said. It's like, let go of things that need to be let go of. Let the light, reveal all. Don't deal with shady people or people that you feel are not being, very upfront and transparent with you. Definitely awesome reading. Very exciting month ahead. So Sagittarius, I hope it's wonderful for you, and I'll be seeing you again soon. Take care.